Hey everybody, Zach and Andrew here. Excited to be joining you today. If you don't know who we are the founders of Gay Man Thriving and the creators of this movement. And special treat today, you guys are joining us on this amazing man's birthday. So happy birthday, babe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mwah.
I appreciate it. And yeah, so I am really excited to get to talk to you guys today about the three-step system that our students and clients have been using time after time after time to rapidly attract better relationships. Really excited. So first things first, I want to get some misconceptions out of the way. We get a lot of comments and things that say, "Oh, well, I don't need someone to make me happy. It's not about attracting a relationship for you to be happy." Correct. Like people who think that that's what we believe are absolutely wrong and couldn't be further from the truth.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we hear this a lot. If I could just find that guy, then everything will just fall into place and I'll be magically happy. But no, it doesn't work that way because until you've worked on yourself and learned how to raise your energetic attraction, guys, no matter if you're single or in a relationship, you're going to find ways to sabotage yourself.
Right, and so these are the most common challenges we see is that guys are saying, well, the guys I'm attracted to aren't attracted to me, and I just can't help who I'm attracted to. So
Right.
I'm out of luck. Or guys will get into relationships and then it'll turn out, okay, this guy is a narcissist, he's abusive, he's not good for me, he treats me like crap. Or guys will get into relationships where it just peters out in the long run. It gets stagnant. They don't grow together. So we're going to get right down to it. A lot of guys think relationships are about just being in the right place at the right time. Oh, it's because I haven't found the right guy yet. I haven't met the one for me yet.
Right.
But actually it's not what it's about at all. It's all about being in the energy that's going to allow you to be open to attracting the right relationship and attracting the right partner and being in the kind of energy where they're going to want to be with you. Because if your energy is not in the right place, then you could have the most perfect man for you.
He could come knocking on your door. But without the right energy, guys, you're gonna repel him. And I know that sounds harsh, but guys, like energy attracts like energy. And I'm sure all of you have an idea of the kind of person that you do want to be in a relationship with. And until you're able to match that type of energy, as far as, believing in yourself, knowing that you have value, knowing that you have worth, because guys, if we're insecure, if we are, in the energy of desperation or neediness, it pushes people away. And so that's why you've got to do that inner work on yourself to be able to show up and be the man that the man you want to be with wants to be with as well.
Right. So what we created, and this goes with this is from our own experience first of all, and also even before I met Zach, I was working with energy and the law of attraction. I was very spiritual, doing a lot of practices, and I used them methodically. Really got really regimented with it, and lo and behold, they worked, and I attracted the man of my dreams. And before that, I was in a really toxic relationship. I was emotionally abused. I allowed it. I stayed in it. I thought, okay, this is the best I'm going to get, so I might as well just put up with it. But once I started doing the inner work, working on my energy, it happened faster than I ever imagined. So what we've created now is the three-step energetic attraction system that we have been, I think almost 100 guys now have been going through the three steps of it.
Over 100 guys.
And the results have been amazing. So Ted says it's not about finding the person you want to be with the rest of your life. It's about becoming the person you want to be with the rest of your life.
Exactly. Be that man.
And it's so true. And Ted is someone who came to us. He's an energetic attraction coaching student, now High Vibe Partners. He was just out of a 15-year relationship, was going through a brutal divorce, was afraid he was going to attract another narcissist, but he started implementing the three steps we're about to share with you. And he just celebrated 6 months with his soulmate in the
Woo!
most happy, positive relationship ever with Rob Metzen, who is also in this group.
Yeah.
So let's go to the first step. The first step of the system is releasing negative energy blocks.
Yep. Releasing those stories and beliefs of not being good enough, of not being worthy, the fear of rejection, the fear of judgment, all those beliefs. Guys, no matter how confident we pretend to be, when we have those deep fears of what's he going to say, will he reject me, will he approve of me, will he like me, guys, I mean, it transforms how we show up energetically, and that's what makes such a big difference when you're trying to make connections.
Exactly. And everyone has different energy blocks. And to get to that next level of growth and passion and happiness, it's going to require us to release something that's blocking us.
Yes.
And what we've found is there are a handful of really common energy blocks that gay men have in particular that prevent them from having great relationships.
Yeah.
And that's being afraid of getting rejected. It's being afraid of being judged. So many guys are saying, oh, I feel like I need to wear a mask, or I have to act a certain way. I feel like if I was truly myself, I feel like I would just get laughed at, or people wouldn't want to be around me.
And so that fear blocks people from being able to be yourself. But guys, to make real deep and meaningful connections, you have to tap into that authenticity. Otherwise, your head's going a million miles an hour, overthinking everything that you're doing and saying. And in the meantime, you're not in the present moment, and you're not connecting with the person that you want to be interacting with.
Right. And so that is so important, to release those fears. And some other energy blocks we see are guys who have been burned in the past. Maybe they've been in really toxic relationships. Like, I'll use Ted for an example again. So Ted, he was afraid pain from the past was going to repeat, and so it could be hard to trust again. And so it's important to release that, to come to peace with the past, and to not hold on to all of that pain and baggage. And it's also important to not be afraid to trust. So many gay men have learned that I've got to be independent, I've got to take care of myself, I can't lean on others, and it's not good for me to trust. And so walls stay up, they keep people at arm's length. They're in the energy of, oh, well, I need someone to prove to me that he can truly be trusted before I'm going to trust him. And that's a huge intimacy barrier.
Absolutely. And just like what you said, the walls go up. And guys, these are legit thoughts, because we're basing all of these fears on past experiences. You've been lied to, you've been cheated on, you've been hurt, you've been rejected, and you remember how painful that felt. And guys, we, on the deepest level, want to avoid pain. We want to avoid discomfort. And when we connect, reaching out to somebody, stepping out of our comfort zone, being vulnerable with that pain of being hurt, that pain of not being able to trust, I mean, it's just a coping mechanism that so many men fall into and keep that wall up to keep them safe. But guys, when you're inside that wall, it's also keeping out everything that you want, which is on the other side of that wall, which are deep and meaningful connections.
Right. Absolutely. That's such a good point. And Ted made another good point. He said, in addition to trusting others, the energetic attraction program helped me become more comfortable with trusting myself.
Yes.
And so here's the thing. If you're someone that's afraid to trust others, it's actually, it's not so much other people that are the issue. It's you're afraid to truly trust yourself, and you're not able to trust your heart, because no one has the power to hurt you. It's all you. And so if you can truly trust yourself, then you can know that, okay, I'm going to go into this relationship and I'm going to be myself, and if it doesn't work out, I will be fine.
That's right.
If he turns into an abusive asshole, I will not hang around any longer. Right? If you can trust yourself fully in all these areas, you've got nothing to worry about.
Because guys, you all have so much more power than you give yourself credit for. You can choose not to allow someone to walk all over you. You can choose to not allow yourself to be in a relationship when someone crosses a line or crosses a boundary. And when you can fully trust yourself, you know that no matter what happens, you're gonna be okay. And you allow yourself to take risks. You allow yourself to take chances. And you go on those dates and you show up fully and you show them who you really are. And it feels so fucking good to be able to be your authentic self. And yeah, not everyone's going to be picking up what you're putting down. But guys, when you really can trust yourself, you know that you're going to be okay and that there's plenty other fish out there.
But one other important block that I see that's so important, especially guys who have maybe achieved a lot of professional successes, the feeling like I need to control, or I don't want to take risks. I don't want to spend time dating someone if it's not going to work out in the long term. And so instead they just stay stuck and linger and in their comfort zone, and nothing changes.
Yeah, so guys, if anything that we just said resonates with you, type release negativity in the box. If you're ready to release those negative energy blocks and stop standing in your own way, type release negativity in the chat right now. And with that, we're going to move into the second step of the energetic attraction system, which is constructing unshakable confidence. And guys, once you've released those negative energy blocks, now's the time to start really building your self-worth, building your value. Know that you have amazing value and there's not a soul on this planet who is more valuable or more important than you. And the same way that you're not more valuable and important than anybody else. And guys, this level of self-worth and self-trust and confidence, it's not something that can happen overnight, but with the right steps, the right framework, you can really start building that strong belief that you are fucking amazing.
Like Zach said, this isn't something that happens overnight, but so this is where the energetic attraction component really comes in. So when you release negative energy blocks, what starts to happen is you feel more relaxed around others, you feel more peace, contentment, you're able to be more present, and then other people relax more around you.
Yes.
And that allows for more connections to be made. And so when you're constructing unshakable confidence, and especially we're talking about the area of love and romance. Like, there are a lot of guys that might be super confident in their body, or in their career.
Yep.
Right? It's like, oh yeah, I kick ass at work. I'm confident I can work a room.
Right.
But then when it comes to dating, it's like, I don't even know what to do. I feel like I'm in kindergartner.
Yeah, so they stay home and don't try. Such an imbalance. It's so common.
And what happens here is when you feel that self-worth at such a deep level, you're going to start showing up differently. It's like walking around. So there's tape recorders that we have playing in our head. It's our belief systems. It's unconscious. And sometimes the belief system is, oh, I'm not good enough. That guy's not going to like me.
Yeah.
Or, oh, I'm going to say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Well, what if you have a tape recorder playing in your head that's like, I am incredible. I am amazing. I have so much to offer. I can be myself, and the right people are going to be drawn to me.
Yeah.
I see the good in others, and it's easy to make connections.
Yes, guys, and a lot of you might be feeling triggered right now. Oh, no, I'm not supposed to think highly of myself. That's cocky, that's conceited, that's arrogant. Guys, this is self-love. Knowing that you have value, knowing that you have worth, knowing that you're a great guy to be around, that is not cocky or conceited. That's you trusting yourself, releasing those blocks and building your confidence to know that you can walk into any room, any place, any time, and know that you can fit in, you can have fun, you can connect with people because you believe in yourself. I've talked to so many gay men who are very confident in their careers. They're successful, they feel attractive, but then they go to gay events and they see cliques of gay men talking to one another. And they freeze. They don't know what to do because they haven't built the confidence in themselves to know that they can go talk to any person out there, not knowing what to expect or predict, but that they're going to be okay no matter what happens, and that they can show up fully and engage with the world.
Right, exactly. One of the biggest limiting beliefs I hear gay men say is, oh, but I feel like I see a guy, but I think he's out of my league.
Right.
Having unshakable confidence is knowing that there is no such thing as another human being that is out of your league.
What are leagues?
Because it's a completely bullshit made up thing.
It is.
And so when you can construct that unshakable confidence, you feel lighter. Our students and clients all the time are saying, yeah, people are telling me, like, what changed with you? Did you lose weight? Even though I didn't lose any weight.
Right.
It's becoming that energetic magnet.
Exactly, and that's why we call it energetic attraction, because that energy is so attractive, because you're literally creating a space where people feel great when they're with you. And yeah, not everyone is going to pick up what you're putting down. Some people are going to be totally thrown off. But guys, when you're able to show up in this way, you're going to attract other people that are at this type of energy, who also know that they're worthy of love, who also know that they have value. And yeah, we can't control anything outside of our bodies, but we can control, with the right training and practice and guidance, how to truly believe in ourselves. So guys, if you want to feel unshakable confidence, type unshakable confidence down in the chat below. When you're ready to step into your power and be your most confident self, write unshakable confidence in the chat.
So step 3 is one of my favorites. There's 3 steps. They're all my favorites. Let's be honest.
They're all my favorite.
So step 3 is building deep, meaningful connections. And so we talk about energy, and like energy attracts like energy. And so what this means is, it means prioritizing relationships. It means prioritizing connections and being in the energy of connecting with other people.
Right.
If you're just, sitting at home doing hookups, and this isn't about what's right or wrong. We don't give a shit if you hook up with 100 people in a week, morally, but it's probably not going to get you a long-term relationship if that's what your goal is. And so getting in that energy of connecting with others, it gets your brain being used to being more vulnerable, to being more intimate, to connecting. And it's just going to allow you to attract more and more and more of it. What you focus on is going to get stronger, and it's going to grow.
Absolutely. And building the strategies to learn how to interact, because believe it or not, relationships take work. It's not all, rainbows and unicorns. It's work, and people don't always see eye to eye. Andrew and I, we have miscommunications all the time, and if we didn't know how to come together and navigate through conflict or disagreement, then, who knows where we would be. But we're always able to learn how to stop, relax, come together as a couple, as a team, and work through whatever could have been getting in the way and come out even stronger than before. This is what happens when you really learn how to build those deep and meaningful connections, because there will be bumps in the road.
Right, exactly. And it's about embodying the energy you ultimately want in that relationship. So two things I want to share. One is, why do you even want that long-term relationship, right? People say things like, we've talked to hundreds of guys about why that marriage or that long-term lasting relationship is important. They say, I want to feel peace. I want to have someone I can talk to at the end of the day. I want to feel the freedom to be myself. Yeah. Well, these are all the things you want to start achieving right now on your own.
Yes.
And in relationships with other people. And so when you do that, then it's like you're going to embody the vision of that long-term relationship, and then it's just going to literally fall into your lap, and you're not even going to have to try.
Right, because other people can't give you peace. Your partner can't give you confidence. And if you're dependent on your partner for peace and confidence and happiness, then you're putting pressure on them, and it creates a very unfair, one-sided type of dynamic. Guys, you've got to start doing that work before you get into the relationship so that you can show up fully.
Yeah. And one thing we do that we really love in the coaching academy and in our programs is we literally hold connection building calls. Yes. They're calls literally designed to help gay men connect with each other, have meaningful conversations, be vulnerable. Sometimes we talk about challenges. Sometimes we talk about visions. And guys make friends with each other. They connect, and they start doing phone calls on their own. And that's what it's about, is prioritizing, making connections, prioritizing relationships. And again, what you focus on is going to grow stronger. So I want to repeat the 3 steps of the energetic attraction system. And when you're implementing these actively, it's literally impossible to not attract great relationships. Like, impossible, because when you're working on your energy, when you're shifting your energy and aligning yourself, you're going to attract exactly what you're aligned with.
Exactly. And even if you try once or twice and it doesn't end up the way you thought, like, you're going to keep trying. You're going to keep experiencing possibilities until you do find those beautiful connections.
Right.
So again, the 3 steps of the energetic attraction system are: 1, releasing negative energy blocks; 2, constructing unshakable confidence; and 3, building deep and passionate connections.
And these are things you can work on your own. You can consciously work on them and work on releasing them. And if you're someone, if you want to invest in yourself and get the most streamlined support possible and do it alongside another amazing gay men.
Yes.
We've got our Gay Men Thriving Academy with incredible students that are working alongside you.
If you'd like to find out more about how Gay Man Thriving Academy, how programs like Energetic Attraction Coaching, High Vibe Partners, Gay Dating Success System can help you break out of your comfort zone, stop standing in your own way, and start living the life that you've been dreaming about. Because guys, it's not other people that are blocking you from having the relationships and connections that you desire. It's your fears. It's those blocks. It's the lack of confidence. It's the lack of trusting in yourself. And this is exactly what we help gay men do. We help them take back their power from fear so that they can step up and start being the man that they want to be, so they can attract the person they want to share their life with. And guys, yes, other people can't complete us, but life is so much more fucking fun with someone to share those special moments with. Someone to travel with, someone to go out to eat with, someone to wake up next to share those special moments in life, big and small.
It's about having someone to co-create with, right? Like Zach and I were so much stronger together.
Yes.
I help Zach create a better life for him. He helps me create a better life for me. And we're so much stronger as a team than we are as individuals. And we still have negative energy blocks we're working on. We are still working on building more confidence to get to the next levels of success in various areas.
We're not perfect.
The work never ends, but we're so excited. We've got systems and tools and men working alongside us, and
proven systems.
It's like an incredible family, and
we'd love you to be a part of it.
Yeah, if it makes sense.
Yes. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We're off to have a birthday dinner for this amazing man. Love you all. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.